The United States is not normal. We all know this already. We all. Oh, does it look better if I do that? It's okay if my face is a little darkened, right? Maybe if I. But anyway, we know the US is not normal. I want to talk about my school shooting, my experience with a school shooting. I really feel like living in the United States, a question being like, oh, when was your shooting? is is normal. It's so normal. Like it really should be on like a dating questionnaire. Like, and your shooting was, and you experienced it when, at what age? Oh my gosh. Like, it's dystopian. It's really dystopian. But my experience with a school shooting, where I was actively in the site, was the FSU school shooting. And I was working at Starbucks at the time, and one of the Starbucks that was near the campus, it was it was actually near the library. No, not the library. Yeah, it's kind of by the library. But it was by the Student Union Center, and this is where the the shots were fired. And so kids, when this was happening, were able to run. Were able to run all the way to our Starbucks, and I mean, we're seeing like people running on the street. I remember on Tennessee, people just like zipping and like just running away from campus, like going the opposite direction to campus. And some people came inside of the store and they had told us what happened. And, then you start getting the text and notifications, that everything on everyone's phone. And it's just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So we went on like a lockdown, and bro, I was literally about to leave work because I was an opener. And this is now like midday. I was going to like leave at 12. And this happened. I wanted to go home and smoke a bowl so bad. I was like, I'm shooting. Okay. Yeah. This is. I mean, it didn't come sooner. Shit. Like, for real. Like, but for real, I feel like you can say that in the States. It's just so common. It's like, this is the world we live in, right? I mean, this is why there's no one does shit. No one does shit. Because we all need the guns. We all need the guns, except when we actually have an authoritarian government. But no, that's when the people shouldn't use their guns. No, that's like it's just the irony. But we had to go on lockdown, and there's just so much misinformation when something like this was going on, that we had originally thought that there were three shooters, three separate people. And I mean, we're seeing all that. We saw the girl um, with the blood on her back, on her butt. Poor girl. The bitch who recorded her, like, that's insane. Like, you're crazy. And she had a Starbucks cup, and I remember people were like, "Is that your Starbucks?" I'm like, "No, that's an on-campus Starbucks." But the police and there was FBI there too. Oh my gosh, I was like, "Holy crap!" But they had to shut down the whole perimeter, and then we were waiting to see if the shooter escaped where he was going. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what if he runs out here? Like, we're right by Frenchtown. Like, he's just gonna run into the neighborhood. But so we were a part of the lockdown perimeter. We were inside of it, so no one could leave. And I remember calling my mom and calling my, siblings, and just informing everyone that I'm okay. And it's like, this is not normal. This is not normal. I can say now, I've, and I remember, oh my gosh, before I get to what I was just about to say about like getting used to loud noises and like not thinking it's a gun anymore. The therapy, the therapy that they provided was shit. Was shit. I like an online therapist. I can't do that. That lady, I've never broken down on the phone like that, like, and with like anxiety and like talking about like the shooting and time's up. Okay, well, if you do want to continue your sessions, you can check your insurance and blah blah blah. I was like, how do you live with yourself? Like, actually, how do you live with yourself? That's fucking crazy. But What time is it? What time is it? Because sometimes I'm like, that was too quick. Okay, it's 8. It's 8. Y'all on time. Y'all on time. But how many times you're gonna do it? Shit. My God. No, they're cute. They're cute. The bells are cute. But I've been able to get used to the loud sounds, the fireworks, things that are parecido, or that are like a little similar to to gunshots. But what's so funny is that when I was here with my friends, when they were visiting, we went to Valencia, and in one of the stores, we had heard like a loud noise, like a pow, pow. Oh, I wasn't worried. I was fine. My two other friends, they had a little bit of a reaction, and me and the store clerk are like laughing, and I told her, I'm like, it's okay, we're Americans, and they live in America, so these noises, it's just like, yeah, eso tiene sentido, like that makes sense, and it does, it really does, but it's sad that the rest of the world knows that. The U.S. is not normal. Oh my gosh, it's like a huge, and it's so sad because it's a beautiful continent. Really, it's like beautiful. They destroyed Florida. Florida's like dying, actively dying. I feel like it's already dead. But it's just crazy how the U.S. is like just a big. I see it as a big computer of just like matrix and of illusion and of shit. I really do. I zero desire to go. No, no. I'm not going to renounce my citizenship, of course. No, I'm not going to do that. The zero desire to go. I'll hold the passport though. but I'll get my other ones. All right, all right. I'll get my other colors. I'm tired of blue. What if I want red? What if I want maroon? Ugh. U.S. is not normal. Thank you.